this person says, I want to know if we'll be able to read and learn more about the Bible in heaven. That's kind of an interesting question. Would people read the Bible in heaven, or is that like old news because now you're living with the Bible himself? What would that be like?
It's never going to be old news. It says it will never pass away. His word will never pass away. You actually go to Word University. There's
Really?
universities in heaven that are geared just for what God wants you to have in revelation and understanding that He gives you. But Word University is one of the most exciting ones because the one who wrote that book in the Bible teaches that book to you in these outdoor classrooms that are fantastic, and they give revelation on everything they said or did in the Word. So to you, it's like you're getting all of the rest of what you didn't have by reading the Bible in your natural mind. You're going to find out all the things that actually happened, how they happened, because sometimes we try to figure that out. It's one of the most exciting things you get to do in heaven. Some people want to go through that course twice.
Yeah, I mean, I could imagine with my left brain when it's doing its thing, I'd be saying, God, why did you say it like this when you could have said it like this, and do people then ask what was the word? They'd be taught more of the background. This is why this was said, and this is what it really meant. They would. Okay.
Yes. It's really exciting. Huh?
I don't think I've asked this before. I didn't realize that was a deal. I mean, I guess I thought the Bible was for here, and then once we're with Him, He's like our Bible. So, but you're saying they're still going to have.
Tell you, there's nothing like Ezekiel teaching Ezekiel. Are you kidding? Wow. And he can say in detail what he actually saw, what experience did he get from that, how did he grow from that. It's so fascinating. Everybody goes to Word University. You kind of decide when you do that, but you are going to go through it because he wants you to have the revelation of the fullness of what those scriptures mean.
I want to ask about, you may have heard this thing, the young boy, he was 9 at the time, he's probably 13 by now, but he had his book that they wrote about him. He has the, what's that condition where you're anyway, he can't speak. There's a term for it, and I can't think of it. But he gets caught up to be with the Lord. Some are autistic, thank you. He is highly autistic, but he gets caught up with the Lord on a nearly daily basis, and he goes to class in heaven where he speaks totally normal on his visits. Yes. Then he comes back, and in his inability still on the earth, he puts it on an iPad. All the letters are run together. That's the only way he can do it on the earth. But he takes classes in heaven. Have you seen that where people visiting are taking classes? I'd never heard that before.
I'm quite certain that God can do anything He wants to. I would say that would not surprise me at all. That for Him, the gift to Him for what He has lived with, God has blessed Him with that ability. But that's God's choice to do that. That would be the Father's choice to do that. To give revelation to him directly from Him, his heart must be crying out for, or he wouldn't be given it. And so I have to say that is probably the choice of the Father to bring him up there. But you do know when he passes, he will be totally normal. When he goes to heaven, actually leaves this earth and moves to heaven, he'll understand everything and share everything naturally like he never had that.
Yeah, and he's amazing. And I'm going to, Julie, put the site in there too, because it's Josiah's Fire with a J. If you go to Facebook and you type Josiah's Fire, anyone, you pull it up there, and there's a whole book that we carried it for a while. One of our writers, I think she's written for the Elijahs, was a co-author in that. But amazing gift. He comes back with poetry, really deep poetry where he explains the things of God, and you go, what kind of kid at that, especially when he was 9, is when I started seeing these deep poems. So it's fascinating stuff.